In the beginning, we had no idea what we were raising money for. Into the first year, second year, third year, we realized that we were raising money to help people live.
It was the one answer that I felt like I'd be a part of when society seemed to turn their back on people with HIV and AIDS, and this is one way that we could help people.
I get angry sometimes instead of sad, because things could have been a lot different had more people paid attention earlier.
There was the hard times of being day-to-day, taking care of people, trying to help people with their medical and their housing, and the scourge that was going through the country at the time that no one else was paying attention to.
What we do as an organization is, I think, remarkable and a legacy. That for me, I'm a child of the 80s, where we buried lots of friends, and this is just a way of giving back. I'm sorry.
I was crowned on the bus October 31st, and just 2 months later, I went to 6 funerals of people who rode that same bus.
And who knew that it was going to take just putting on a dress, jumping on a bus, and going around to bars throughout the city to raise funds for our community.
Liability waiver form, please do so. There are 2 round forms. Because this bus tour is being filmed for a documentary.
What are we doing tonight? What's the purpose of this bus tour?
Raise money!
To raise money. To raise lots of money.
So for some reason, Latrina Bidet and I were charged with hosting bus number 3, which has all of our virgins on it, so our first-time writers. We bring them on, we make sure that we know who they are, we put a name with a face, and then we also tag them for migratory purposes. Actually, it is a virgin badge that they get to wear that has their name on it and says things like, "Hi, I'm a virgin" on the Indie Pride Bag Lady Bus tour. I'm most likely drunk. I will definitely be annoying. For some reason, they all get on the bus and they just want to wear the tallest four heels, which is fine.
Just to give you a little history about the Bag Ladies, before our government responded to HIV, there were people in the communities who formed an effort to help those who were dying.
We wouldn't be able to do it without the support of all the people who come out and see the shows, who give their money at the shows.
The Bag Ladies are in their 35th year this year. So everything that you're donating tonight goes towards a great cause. So I just wanted to clarify that tonight, just so that you know, 35 years of helping folks.
You know, we're just there to facilitate the money from them to the agencies that need the help.
The kids that come after us, you know, if they find a vaccine tomorrow and there's a cure tomorrow, I don't want all of the effort, all of the pain and the love and everything that has occurred over the last 35, 40 years to be forgotten, because if you forget it, then you lose what our community is.
After the gay men's health crisis in New York, the Bag Ladies are the second oldest fundraising organization in the country.
But I think it's very important that this movie is made so that people across the country and the world can see what we're doing here in Indiana, that we did make a difference. A group of guys who said, you know, we need to do something, we need to make a change, and they did. And 35 years later, here we are. We have a company wanting to tell our story and get it out there, and who knew that that was going to happen? We didn't. And if I can put on a dress and act a fool and raise money to help save lives, by all means I'm going to do it. And I'm going to continue doing it until the day I die or there is a cure found. And then it's my hope that the bus tour still continues as a celebration. You don't necessarily have to be gay, infected, in the community. You just have to be a person who cares. Surely someone in your family is gay, someone you know is gay, someone you may or may not know may be infected. The fact that you care and want to make a difference is the first step. And once you do, wear sensible shoes, because it's a long night.
You know, 30 years later, we're still having to raise money because there's not a cure yet, but I'm hopeful that, you know, if we keep raising this money and keep making people's lives a little better, that, you know, one day there will be a cure and this disease will be gone forever.
Once there is a cure, this film will be there to remind people that something could happen again, and you may need to rally the troops again for a totally different purpose.
And until there is an absolute cure found, that's what we need to do, is continue fighting this fight, continue raising the money so that research can be done, prevention can be done, education can happen, and our kids' kids and their kids hopefully will one day read about AIDS in a textbook as something that once was. And see a movie about it. Sequins Required, that's absolutely it.
And I love our title, Sequins Required, because I think if you've ever seen me perform, you know if I don't have a sequin on, then I'm not on stage.
So yeah, I think it's very important that this documentary gets made and it's out there for everyone to see. And if it helps one person go, I can make a difference just by putting on a dress. Really? Yes, you can. We all have.